and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your Wednesday afternoon. I am your host, Millie. We have got an hour of fun to help you get through this hump day. Let's take a look at what we're doing today. It's picnic fun, luxury style. We're going to give you ideas for your next picnic gathering just ahead. And this organization is helping Valley residents make their homeownership dreams come true. Details about a big fair they're having are just ahead. But first, we're going to head out live to the Museum of South Texas History. They are getting ready for tomorrow's Juneteenth celebration. Our Joe De Leon is giving us an exclusive look at some of the fun you can expect. Joe.
Yes, well, I'm currently here at the Museum of South Texas History, and today we're celebrating a very important day, Juneteenth. Now, this day is actually taking place tomorrow. The celebration is taking place tomorrow, but you can come here, stop, and reflect. I'm joined here with Dr. Howard and Dr. Guajardo. Now, Dr. Howard, I just want to know, for those people who do not know, what is Juneteenth?
Juneteenth is now a national holiday, so our nation is recognizing the significance of this holiday. There's a great deal of history that led up to Juneteenth. Juneteenth was really established by an order that took place on June 19th of 1865 in Galveston, Texas. So we are celebrating the national holiday, but it's important to know that Juneteenth has been celebrated for many, many years before it became a national holiday in this country. We're also aware that it's being celebrated outside of this country, but it's important to know that part of the backdrop for Juneteenth is that our country went through a period of enslaving individuals from our homeland, from Africa. So we know that story, and it is a dark part of our history, but Juneteenth is more than just reflecting on that history. Juneteenth is a reminder that we need to move forward as a people, and that all of us are enjoined in this quest for freedom, and we need to protect that. I might mention that our theme this year in our local celebration and observance is a reckoning, our freedom, our future, our freedom, our fight, and our future. So that means something to us, and that all of us are part of protecting our democracy. And Juneteenth is an opportunity to pause a little bit. And to reflect on our past, but also to re-energize us and to remind us that we're in this fight and we have to protect our freedom. So we celebrate that, and we celebrate that nationally, we celebrate that as a state, and we definitely celebrate that as a community.
And that's something that people can come and take part in. Now, today, in a little while, the doors will be open so that people can come and stop and reflect. Now, tell us a little bit about the events that are happening today.
At the museum, we have an event tonight from 5 to 7:30. The city of Edinburgh now has more than a 3-decade history of celebrating that one day when enslaved people became free. And so it's a very important part of history, and this community has actually embraced the recognition of it, the reckoning of it, as Dr. Howard suggested. And by the way, the reckoning of it is really reckoning with 3 centuries of what some historians have called America's original sin, which is the enslavement of people. And so at the museum, we recognize that, and we celebrate the freedom of people, and we also celebrate, this ability to get together to imagine a better future. This museum is a history museum that focuses on South Texas and northeastern Mexico, and part of that history is also the history of Black people in this part of the world.
And that's something that they can come and experience here. Now, I do want to touch on something really quickly, is that right behind us is the Emancipation Proclamation. Right. Now, this was one of several that were made and plastered, but people can come here and visit part of that history. So if you want to stop by and visit a little bit of history, stop and reflect, this is a place to do it here at the Museum of South Texas History in the city of Edinburg. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
Lots of fun. Thank you, Joe. Let me read you this summary really quickly. In his quest to make the most realistic monster movie ever made, an insane movie director begins production on a film about a half man, half octopus. You heard that right. This insane movie director now just happens to be on our couch, Mr. Joshua Kennedy. Hello, welcome.
Hi, Millie. I wouldn't say I'm that insane, but
No,
yeah.
not at all. But of course, we did forget our other guest here. This is Mantipus.
We call him Manuel Man-T-Puss.
Oh, love it.
The
love
Mantipus.
It.
Half
Very
man,
cute.
half octopus. Yes.
Very adorable. We had to mention him, of course. But welcome. You are
Thank
the
you.
director of Mantipus. I
Yes.
want to talk a little bit more about it. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but how on earth did you come up with this film, Joshua?
Well, I've been making movies since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
And then I made my first reel, grabbing the family camera and making little stuff with my toy soldiers.
Right.
But then when I was 15 in high school, I made my first real movie. Funny enough, it was called Attack of the Octopus People.
Okay, so very on theme, very on brand.
Exactly. Giant monsters, sea creatures, giant starfish, that's my thing. And so Mantipus is actually my 20th film.
Wow.
And so always loved these old monster movies, The Blob, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I love that genre. That's typically my genre. And so around 2019, I decided I'm going to make the ultimate monster movie. And we're going to shoot on a vintage 16mm camera.
Wow.
It took 5 years.
5 years.
We started in 2019 and we just finished.
Amazing.
And it was a pain in the butt, but we got it done.
But worth it.
Yes.
And I do want to mention, okay, so Joshua, you are an Edinburg High School alumni.
That's correct.
And for people who also don't know, we have the Citrus Live
Yes.
in Edinburg. And what makes this film even that much more special, it was the first film to premiere at the Citrus Live in 32 years. What was that like?
That was insane. That was the deal breaker, where we were thinking of other places and they're like, well, you will be the first film in the Citrus since Groundhog Day in 1993.
Wow.
Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, because the Citrus closed, as some people may know, and now they've reopened it into, now it's a dance hall, now there's concerts, there's all sorts
Lots
of things.
of stuff,
Lots of great stuff. The Citrus Live, that's what it's called. And they asked if I wanted to show Mantipus in there. And it's an old-fashioned movie in an oldfashioned movie theater. How could I say no?
Oh, nice. So it definitely, you could feel the old-fashioned, the classic little feel in there.
Oh, yes.
And I heard such a great, it was received so well.
Yes.
You guys had a second showing because it was so highly requested.
Yes. A lot of people couldn't make it that day, and they're like, can we come again? Can I bring my friends? It's like, yeah. So we had another one 2 weeks ago, and it was, again, pretty big crowd for a Sunday afternoon. It was really good. Yeah.
And so definitely important, I would imagine, for somebody from Edinburg. We definitely want to make sure to let people know this is going to keep happening at the Citrus Live. Is that right?
Yes, the Citrus Live. We're working on the classic series. So we're bringing The Princess Bride back on Sunday for anyone who's out there. Sunday at 3 p.m. And then we're going to keep doing it. They have a concert next week. And then in July 18th through that weekend, I'm directing a musical, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, on the Citrus stage. So we got a whole bunch of stuff.
No octopuses in that.
No,
maybe.
Maybe,
Stay tuned.
yeah.
Stay tuned.
He auditioned, but he wasn't.
We'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But of course, I'm disappointed I did not get to see Mantipus. I really wish I had. But the good news is, we got a little exclusive here for our Take Fivers. They can see it soon, Joshua.
Yes, they can. Anyone out there who has Amazon Prime, it will be on Amazon Prime by the end of the month. So make sure to check out Mantipus.
There you go. Lots of talent here in the RGV. Joshua, thank you so much for coming on, telling us all about Mantipus, and of course, just making these movies here in the Valley.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And again, guys, make sure you keep an eye out for Mantipus on Amazon Prime. As he mentioned, it is coming soon at the end of the month. And make sure to follow the Citrus Live for other future film showings. Coming up, do you know a man in your life that is due for a checkup? South Texas Health is joining us to talk Men's Health Awareness Month next. And this Saturday, Edinburg Cultural Arts invites you to a Juneteenth festival at the Edinburg A Center from 5:30 to 10 p.m. This indoor festival and commemorative ceremony will have vendors, line dancing, activities, and more. Don't miss it.
It's the music event of summer. CMA Fest with can't miss performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maroney, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more.
You don't want to miss it.
CMA Fest presented by SoFi, Thursday, June 26th on ABC.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
Talk about fireworks. Check out these offers during the 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Light up your sleep life with $100 off any Dr. Choice Original or $200 off any hybrid. Save $500 on the best-selling Tempur-Breeze and score a $300 gift. And check out the Summit for only $299.99. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. It's the 4th of July sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
So you like the wind going through your hair? Come on, roll with me till the sun goes down. The Texas sun, oh yeah.
President Trump is providing real relief for American families. A tax cut for Social Security recipients. Eliminating taxes on tips and overtime, putting money back in your pocket. But Washington Democrats like Vicente Gonzalez voted no and tried to stop it. Their agenda is simple: oppose Trump every chance they get, even supporting the largest tax hike in American history. Tell Congressman Vicente Gonzalez to stop the games. Help Trump make America affordable again.
1 in 5 men experience a mental health condition, yet they are less likely to seek treatment. June is National Men's Health Awareness Month, and here to talk to us about ending these stigmas is Mariano Jimenez from South Texas Health Behavioral. Mariano, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
So we were talking a little earlier, and we were saying, you know, mental health, it's a very sensitive subject, specifically in men. What do we see most here in the Valley?
Here in the Valley, Millie, we see a lot of the culture stigmas. Men shouldn't open up. Men shouldn't talk about the problems. Men should be strong, never show vulnerability. That's some of the things that we see here in the Valley with men.
Right. And so if men are watching this right now and maybe they're unaware of what signs they should be looking for, what would you say are some of those signs that maybe it's time to seek help?
Yes, men and women experience same symptoms.
Okay.
However, they express them a little bit differently. Men, sadness may actually turn into anger, irritability, aggression. So if you have been feeling a little bit more aggressive, more anger, more feeling like you cannot let out whatever you have inside, just seek help. You know, there's resources out there that for men and women that are available for everyone.
Right. And so if people are experiencing that, if men are experiencing those symptoms, what are some things that they can do as far as reaching out? How can they go about it?
Yes, I mean, reaching out, there's resources everywhere. You can Google in mental health and you'll get a lot of results. However, here in South Texas Behavioral, we're there. They're a phone call away. They can come in, ask to be evaluated, and you know, we're there to help them. We're there to help the public, our community.
And if somebody is watching right now and those symptoms sound very familiar, but yet they're still a little hesitant, what would you want to say to them?
Reach out. There's help. Don't give up. There's always hope. And there's hope to keep on moving forward. And that's where we come in, to provide that hope, instill that hope in our community, especially men.
Perfect. A beautiful message. Thank you so much, Mariano, for joining us today and giving us all this great info.
No, thank you.
And again, if you want any more information, just letting men out there know there is help. You can visit STHS at 4302 South Sugar Road. You can also call them or visit their website, that is southtexashealthsystem.com. Study hard, play hard. Texas Southmost College is giving us a tour of their newest relaxation space for their students. And your PTO days called. They want to remind you that it is time for a little getaway. And we've got the business that's helping you do it in our studio next. And tomorrow, teens can celebrate Juneteenth with Black Icon Trivia at 3 p.m. at the McAllen Public Library. You can challenge your friends at trivia all about famous Black icons and win prizes.
Texas is growing fast.
And that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
In my town, I treat every case like it's my only case, no matter the size. Hey there, another giant win.
Whoa, thanks. That's why you're my law giant.
When we win big. Call me today at 9 million.
At the Monarch Family Medicine Clinic, we're happy to serve you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat everyone with the compassionate, quality medical care they deserve. With us, you can always see a doctor and get back to spending time with your family. Monarch Family Medicine, Suite 104 in Doctors Plaza West, right next to Mission Regional Medical Center.
Real Golden Chick, real people, real reactions to our 4x4x4 deal. 4 golden tenders, 4 rolls, and 4 pieces of fried chicken. For real.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
All this golden goodness, just $17.99.
This chicken beats it all.
Oh, it's not a worm bite, turns out.
Giant. Oh, giant.
It's a giant, so.
Oh, it's a giant! Giant!
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance at life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, don't mess with Texas, means we gotta step up, walk the walk. Do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, don't mess with Texas means don't litter.
I checked my watch and it's looking a lot like Take a Vacation o'clock. Joining us on this National Wanna Getaway Day from Delighted Designs is Miss Veronica Gonzalez. Veronica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me today. It's a great day to be here for this getting
it's
away.
It's the perfect day, exactly.
Yes.
I love talking about vacations. I know I'm not alone.
Yes.
So that's exactly what you're here for.
Yes.
Let's kick it off with right from scratch. How do we go about booking our vacation? What are those first steps?
So the first steps obviously is to contact me.
Right.
Most of the time when people contact me, they already know a little bit about where they want to go. Technology has played a huge role in that. It's exciting times. 2025 has been a record number for travelers.
Wow.
It's on an upswing. But I feel that most of the clients that come to me, they're overwhelmed because there's so much information out there.
Right.
And TikTok and Instagram and all these things that they kind of already know where they want to go, but they just don't even know where to start.
Right.
So when they call me, I kind of help cut through the noise and get to where, you know, customizing their trips to find the perfect destinations for their budgets, for their goals for travel. So.
Whatever suits them best.
Perfect, yes.
And I will say, because it is a little overwhelming when I'm looking for those dates, those times, all of that stuff, I think I miss a few things here and there, right?
Yeah.
But that's the good thing about you guys. You guys are going to get people the best bang for their buck, in other words.
Exactly, yeah. So I have a global network of partners all over the world. They're vetted. I already work with them. They're on the ground, feet on the ground, in country. So when I send a client across to Europe or to any destinations, especially out of the U.S., I know that they're taken care of because my partners are there. They know the things that we don't know because we're over here.
Yes, exactly.
And so my goal is to get clients paired with the best partners for what they're wanting. Whether it's a family vacation or it's a romantic getaway or a multi-generation trip. And getting them the most that they can. So they get exclusive perks with me that they wouldn't get if they booked online or on their own, just because of the partnerships that I have with these vetted partners.
There you go. We want the VIP treatment because you are a VIP. You deserve it. So let's talk timing. If people want to go on a vacation this summer, when do they need to contact you?
Now.
Now, right now. Do it right now, yes.
But, I mean, there is still availability. I'm still booking summer vacations. Obviously, right now is ideal, too, for end of the year, Christmas getaways, Thanksgiving, New Year's, even 2026. It's perfect timing to start booking.
Right.
But I am still booking last minute summer getaways
so
for
the
families.
Sooner the better.
Correct, yeah.
The sooner the better. Perfect. And Veronica, where can they find you if they do want to contact you?
They can find me through Instagram on Delighted Designs or on my website, www.delighted-designs.com.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for making it a little easier for us to get away.
Thank you.
And again, guys, wherever you are planning to land, Delighted Designs is there to help you get there. You can find them on Facebook or on Instagram. You can also send Veronica an email at veronica@delighteddesigns.com. And speaking of getaways, will we get away with a rain-free afternoon? You know where meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez has the answer. Let's take a look at our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, we are going to stay dry throughout the rest of this evening and then into tonight, but I would grab the umbrella, I would grab the rain jacket, I would grab the rain boots because the next couple of days we have some pretty decent rain chances. Now, not everyone gets rained on tomorrow or even Friday, but there are times of moderate to heavy rainfall in the forecast. That could happen in some spots. So again, the umbrella is really going to be something that you want to keep on hand for the next couple of days. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
It has now been 2 years since we lost beloved longtime Channel 5 sports director Dave Brown. Dave, who was a kidney transplant recipient, was an advocate for organ donation awareness. Take 5 is once again joining forces with the Texas Organ Sharing Alliance, helping people to register as donors and help save lives. Joining us to talk more about what it means to be an organ donor is Commissioner David Fuentes. David, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So this has been very important to us. It's something we've been doing for a couple of years now, and obviously we do have our event coming up. But I think it's different to hear a personal story, and that's something that I want to share. I want to hear more about your story with organ donation.
So in my particular instance, it was my mother who was having kidney failure, and we had known about it for quite some time. You see the decrease in the quality of life, the declination of quality of life. You see them struggling to do normal things, you know, just a simple walk, climbing stairs. They just run out of breath. So it was just very, very troublesome. We had gone on a trip to San Francisco, and she just had so much trouble with the hills and walking around. And you could see that it was really hard for her to do normal things. So once she got qualified to be a recipient, and her kidney levels had, her creatinine had reached a certain level, and she qualified. Excuse me, a bunch of us started testing to see who might be the best match for her. There were about 12 of us that tested, and at the end, it ended up being me because my time just allowed for it at the time. So I was very blessed to be able to share a kidney with my mom. It lasted about 17 years before it finally gave out, and then my sister became the second organ donor for her. So my sister was also a kidney donor, and she's still alive, so she's a living donor as well. And my mom ended up living 19 years off of borrowed kidneys. So we always think of it as borrowed time, a second birthday, a second chance at life. But it was more that the quality of life that she had after the donation, you could just see that she had just so much energy, and she started a foundation, and she started giving back even more than she had already done. So she was really an advocate for trying to help other people. So it was a blessing to be able to help her and improve that quality of life for her.
Wow. And so this is something that is obviously very personal to you, something that really took part in just your family. And I know that sometimes people do have that hesitation, they worry. Can you talk to us a little bit more about what life was like after you donated?
Very normal. I mean, after the surgery itself is obviously a little bit different. You know, they have to get the organ out.
Right.
But aside from that, it's a very normal life. I didn't see any difference. I didn't have any change in the way that I lived my life, and I didn't have to give up foods or any sort of beverages or anything like that. So there's nothing extreme about it. It's really just a short-term sacrifice that's going to have, you know, hopefully an extended period of better life for somebody else.
Right.
And maybe as many as, what, 8, I believe, you know, that you can get off of one person. But anyway, just as a living donor, there's always an opportunity. You probably know somebody very close to you, a loved one, a family member that probably is in need of some sort of assistance like this. So, you know, I hope that people have the courage to step up, because it is a small sacrifice. But again, at the end of the day, you're helping somebody really improve their life, and you never know what they're going to do with their life that might help or change, save somebody else's life, you know. Right. So it's always just giving back.
If somebody is watching and maybe has that hesitation, is unsure about becoming a donor, what would you want them to know?
That there really isn't anything to be afraid of, but to ask questions. You know, a lot of times we fear the unknown. If you just ask questions, you can ask physicians, you can ask your friends, you can ask TOSA. I mean, there's all kinds of resources out there that would probably tell you that there's absolutely no problem in donating an organ. I think it's really an amazing experience to be able to share life, and especially, you know, if you're going to be a donor at the end of life, you know, you'll be able to help save more lives and extend the quality of life for other people. And I think that that's a tremendous parting gift to our lives.
Definitely a gift. Well, David, I do want to say thank you so much, Commissioner, for joining us today. I know you're very busy, but thank you for taking the time to sit with us and tell us this beautiful story.
Thank you for having me.
And again, becoming an organ donor only takes a few simple steps. You can actually register right now by scanning the QR code on your TV screen with your phone's camera. This is going to take you directly to the donor registration page. Or if you would prefer to do it in person, you can do it right here at our station on Friday, June 20th. Representatives from the Texas Organ Sharing Alliance will be here to sign people up, and as David mentioned, to answer any questions that you may have. We invite you to come by from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. We'll be right back.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Create your stylish summer sanctuary for less with Hot Buys now just $6.99. For a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. Shop more Stars and Stripes deals in store and online. Only at Ashley.
You can afford the beauty and energy efficiency of a long-lasting Frontera metal roof. With Frontera's new financing, you can get the Frontera metal roof of your dreams. Don't settle for second best. Roofing for the future.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
Dreaming of owning your own home? Your journey begins here. Join us at the 2025 Home Buyers Fair, sponsored by the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, PNC Bank, and Affordable Homes of South Texas. Meet trusted lenders, builders, realtors, and more, all in one place. Saturday, June 21st, McAllen Convention Center, 10 to 4. Free admission and fun for the whole family. It's the 27th Annual Home Buyers Fair, where you can learn how to buy, build, and own your dream home.
Every day, someone wakes up feeling lost, overwhelmed, or hopeless. It could be heavy sadness, a restless mind, trouble focusing, or intense mood changes. You may be facing depression, anxiety, ADHD, or bipolar disorder. These are not just feelings, they're real challenges that affect everyone, children, teens, and adults. At JNC Behavioral Services, our team of licensed providers is here to help you feel better, offering compassionate psychiatric services, including those with autism or dementia. You don't have to face this alone.
Adrian, can you ask Jesse to... He already did? How does he do that? Have you seen...
Jesse's looking for you. He's in the warehouse.
Jesse, where are you?
Up here, Mr. Rubin, sir. Got the Kohler 5-star reviews right here.
Reviews? You're always there, just when I need you.
Call Kohler because we care. They teach us how to do that in Kohler AC Tech training, sir.
We should teach that in Kohler training.
I'll make a note of that, sir.
Ashley Stars and Stripes sale is going on now. Create your stylish summer sanctuary for less with Hot Buys, now just $6.99. And buy now, pay over time with 0% interest for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
Have you been dreaming of owning your very own home? Then we have your weekend plans. Here to talk to us all about their annual Home Buyers Fair this weekend is America Ramos. America, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So let's talk about this fair. Yes. What can people expect when they attend?
Yes, so this Home Buyers Fair is basically an event where you can come and get educated on the home buying process.
Got it.
So we will have different mortgage lenders, different construction companies, along with home insurance and realtors. So if you are interested in buying a home or just want to get a little bit more educated, this is the event that you would want to attend.
Right, and you and I were talking and I was telling you, you know, I see sometimes people can think this is an overwhelming process, but these fairs are meant to help make it easier for you. So is there anything people maybe need to do before they attend?
So they don't need to do anything. They don't need to register. This is a free event open to the public. We will be offering actually free credit pulls. So the only thing we need is a valid ID.
Got it. So make sure you bring your ID with you. And of course, as you mentioned, you guys are going to have a lot of great resources. We're seeing some footage here of last year's event. So tell us exactly, even if people aren't planning to buy a home soon and they just want that information, they could come here and ask you guys.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's never too early to start getting educated. So yeah, of course. It's open to the public, so anybody can attend.
Perfect. Amazing. So if people do have any questions, of course, for Affordable Homes of South Texas, you guys are doing a lot to help people get in their homes.
Yes.
Where can they reach you guys?
So they can call us to our office. They can reach us to 956-687-6263. If not, they can visit our website, www.osd.org.
Perfect. And again, this is a free event, and it's all happening this weekend. Can you give us the time and address?
So this Saturday, it is June 21st.
Okay.
And we're there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the McAllen Convention Center.
There you go, guys. Well, America, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all this great info.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And again, we want to remind you, save that date. It is the 2025 Home Buyers Fair. It is happening this Saturday, June 21st at the McAllen Convention Center from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. As we mentioned, it is free and there will be fun for the entire family. And Texas Southwest College knows being a student isn't easy. They're unveiling a new room where students can unwind. Our exclusive tour is next. And tomorrow afternoon, you can make DIY colorful African jewelry at the Dustin Michael Sakula Memorial Library. You can drop by at 2 p.m. to create fun, unique jewelry pieces in honor of Juneteenth.
Tonight, the U.S. moving warplanes and ships to the Middle East. President Trump's urgent warning as the Israel-Iran conflict worsens. Will the U.S. play a larger role? World News Tonight with David Muir is the #1 newscast in America.
Welcome to your Blizzard song. You dropped off and picked up all day long. Handled it all without getting triggered. Job well done, go get you a Blizzard. DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Dreaming of owning your own home? Your journey begins here. Join us at the 2025 Home Buyers Fair, sponsored by the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, PNC Bank, and Affordable Homes of South Texas. Meet trusted lenders, builders, realtors, and more, all in one place. Saturday, June 21st, McAllen Convention Center, 10 to 4. Free admission and fun for the whole family. It's the 27th Annual Home Buyers Fair, where you can learn how to buy, build, and own your dream home.
At PSG ISD, we train like heroes. We face every challenge head on.
We push limits. We rise together.
We play like there's no tomorrow.
Victory is earned, not given. From full ride scholarships to championship victories, PSG ISD builds leaders, scholars, and champions. You've got the power. Now make it count. PSG ISD has the athletic opportunities you need to unlock your full potential.
Magic Valley Electric prides itself on offering all of our members some of the lowest energy rates in the Rio Grande Valley. As a not-for-profit cooperative, our commitment is to the people we serve. We know that as South Texas heat starts to rise, so will energy bills. That's why we've created new billing programs for members to help control their energy and save money. Learn more about all the great programs we offer and get helpful tips on electricity by going to magicvalley.coop today.
Let's face it, everyone makes mistakes, but sitting in jail isn't for you. Remember to call Acon Thu, 422-2222.
Take advantage of Employee Pricing Plus. That means you get employee pricing and incentives this month.
Your choice. Get one of these 3 vehicles for $39,988. That's right, $39,988. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
The following segment is supported by Texas Southmost College.
The Texas Southmost College Game Room is now open for students. Brandon Rubalcaba is taking us inside to see all the fun they can expect.
Hey, what's up, everyone? We are at Texas Southmost College in the game room where there's so much fun to be had here. And with us, we have Sophie, who's going to tell us all the great things that you can do here whenever you're a student. Now, Sophie, thank you so much for joining us today. What exactly can you find here at the game room?
So here in the game room, we have video games. We got an Xbox, PS4, we even got a Switch. We have board games, all the ones that you can think of. We also got billiards, we got a pool table, and even some little long games like Connect 4 and Jenga.
You guys have a lot of fun stuff here, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a huge chessboard over there that I can't wait to get to playing with. But who can come out here and enjoy this? I mean, you know, we have the students, but why is it important to have this in the school?
So, if you're a student, if you have a student ID, you can come in the game room. If you're not taking summer classes, but you're already registered for fall, you can come by the game room.
Oh, wow.
So I think the game room is important because it's a way to just kind of distress, debrief, you know, after class. After a final, you can't get that out of your head. Come by the game room, play a video game, get that out of your head. It helps the mental health in between classes.
No, definitely. And not only that, but you guys do have some fun things throughout the school year. You guys have tournaments. Tell us a little bit about that and how people can find out.
So the game room, just by the way, it's a little less than 9 months, so we're kind of implementing tournaments. So this year, we're having monthly tournaments. We have pool tournaments, we have FIFA tournaments, we're also doing a ping pong tournament happening.
Now, although there is a lot of games here to be played with, it's not just for gaming. You guys have a place to sign up for clubs. Tell us a little bit more about what you guys have to offer here.
So Student Life, we're the hub of all things fun, I like to say. So besides the tournaments and the gaming, if you want to create a club or if you want to participate in a club, come by the game room. We'll help you out, find one that suits you. And in between all that, we host some events. We'll have popcorn in the game room. And some of our events can go as big as Dia de los Muertos. We bring out a bunch of high schools and we have some free fun, some free food. So if it's a big event, expect some free food.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to start a Glee Club here. That's gonna be the first thing I start, I'm not gonna lie. But again, for people to come out here and enjoy this, where can they find events? Is there like a social media page that you guys have? And where can people find you guys?
So obviously come by the game room. We're in Oliveda Student Services Center. You can also find us on Instagram at TSC Student Life, and we also have a Facebook, also TSC at Student Life.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's all we have for today. Sophie, do you have any other messages for the community out there?
Yeah, so students, come on by throughout the semester. I want to see some more people at the tournaments. And thank you so much to the board members, to our president, Dr. Rodriguez, for helping get this all together. And hopefully we see it boom next semester.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sophie. Again, you guys come out to the TSC game room. There's so much fun to be had here. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba, and don't forget, think TSC.
It is National Getaway Day, but you don't have to go across the globe to get in on the celebration. We're going to see more of these beautiful creations when we return.
Coming up on this week's Made in the 956 Extra, we got a saxophonist who's been playing for almost a century. You heard that right. And he's been playing with some pretty big names. We'll learn more about it in this week's Made in the 956 Extra next.
I served in law enforcement for over 30 years. I've investigated hundreds of wrongful accidents causing death or serious injury. I know what it's like to look into the eyes of loved ones who've lost someone or someone dealing with serious injuries. It's never easy. Sadly, most of these accidents could have been prevented. If this has happened, you need someone who cares about your situation, someone who will fight hard to get you a fair and just settlement. Trust the Strong Arm team.
Longhorn Lion Jenkins. Call 800-285-HURT.
Enroll now at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our public schools are located in McAllen, Weslaco, and Harlingen. They are tuition-free for students from pre-K 3 to 8th grade, and we offer a supportive and friendly environment where students can learn at their own pace. Enrolling your children is easy. Go to our website at www.hmps.net or scan the QR code on your screen. Our teachers are dedicated to helping students reach their full potential. Be a part of the experience.
President Trump is providing real relief for American families. A tax cut for Social Security recipients. Eliminating taxes on tips and overtime. Putting money back in your pocket. But Washington Democrats like Vicente Gonzalez voted no and tried to stop it. Their agenda is simple. Oppose Trump every chance they get. Even supporting the largest tax hike in American history. Tell Congressman Vicente Gonzalez to stop the games. Help Trump make America affordable again.
No bait and switch here. The deals are always biting. Are y'all done with fishing puns? Catch a whopper of a deal at the Payne Auto Group.
Get a new 2024 Chevrolet Silverado LT 1500 Crew Cab for only $39,000 to $995. Payne Weslaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieras. Regardless.
At Family Physicians Clinic and Valley Night Clinic, your health is our priority. We handle all your healthcare needs, whether an injury or long-term health condition, available day or night. Quality care is just a visit away. Family Physicians Clinic and Valley Night Clinic, where you'll always see a medical doctor.
How you doing, sir? Do you know why I pulled you over tonight?
No, I don't.
It smells like alcohol from the vehicle I've been drinking tonight.
I prefer not to answer that. In situations like these, your right to remain silent may be your best defense.
Good afternoon, I'm Dina Herrera Garza. Here's what we're working on at this hour. The Federal Reserve out with their latest decision on interest rates. They've decided to leave the key rate unchanged. The Fed chairman says the decision not to lower rates is mainly because of uncertainty around President Trump's tariff plan, his spending bill, and the conflict in the Middle East.
With all the uncertainty about tariffs and what impact that might have in the months ahead, it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Economy experts say this decision means higher borrowing costs from credit card to auto loans to mortgages. On the flip side, it also means higher interest earnings on savings accounts.
Weather-wise across the valley, it looks like another warm and humid night across the area. Temperatures fall from the mid-90s into the mid-80s by 9 o'clock. Mainly clear skies. There's some clouds offshore, some showers offshore that so far are staying out there. But tomorrow that chance of rain goes up and it stays with us all the way into the weekend. We'll update your forecast at 5 and 6. Dina.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Keep it here. Take 5 continues right after the break.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always.
Real Golden Chick, real people, real reactions to our 4x4x4 deal. 4 golden tenders, 4 rolls, and 4 pieces of fried chicken. For real.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
All this golden goodness, just $17.99.
This chicken beats it all.
Summer vibes on. South Padre Island is the perfect family escape. Step out of your comfort zone and order anything but the regular. Maybe you'll catch a show. You're gonna need a beach day, nature day, fishing day, and definitely a water slide day. South Padre Island has plenty to do for the whole family. Make it a South Padre summer. Book today.
Are you prepared for a hurricane? We are at Lee's Pharmacy. We have generator power to keep us working during the storm. Today it's the water hose. Tomorrow could be the real thing.
Go to Lee's, they've got it.
Texas is growing fast, and that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
Experience luxury and tranquility in a home designed for comfort, elegance, and breathtaking views. Spacious, modern, and crafted for the way you live. Step outside to peace, beauty, and adventure. This isn't just a home, it's a lifestyle. Water Lily, bringing luxury to Northern Edinburgh.
Under the new administration, the government has expanded deportations, even to people who have lived in this country for many years. Working parents, neighbors, friends are now at risk. My name is Carlos Garcia. There are still legal options available, but it's important to be informed. I can help you understand your rights and protect your family. Call today to schedule your consultation. Your family's future is worth it.
Made in the 956 Extra is supported by Bert Ogden Kia.
It's time to learn a little bit extra this week for this week's Made in the 956 Extra. And with us is Morning News anchor Javier Guerra. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited for this one too. I love music, and this has to do with music, so tell us a little bit more about it.
Yes, so living to 100 years old is pretty cool, right?
Right.
So we have a very special person. His name is Ernesto Marroquin, and he is about to turn 100 years old in August.
Wow, okay, that's such a big accomplishment.
I know,
Yeah.
but something even more awesome is that he's a saxophonist. So he's been playing the saxophone for almost a century.
Okay.
Pretty cool. He started off, he said, when he was 5 years old, learning the piano from his aunt. He learned the piano just by hearing. Something special about Ernesto is that he has a special gift. One of those gifts where he can just hear something and play it. Just hear the melody and then play it.
Wow, I'm already jealous of him because I've tried to learn how to play the piano and I'm like, what is the right chord? So to be able to just hear it and be like, I know what to play, that's an amazing talent.
Yeah, and for many people, they have to read the notes, right? He really doesn't have to read the notes. He can't really read the notes very well, he said, but he can hear it. So he hears the music, he hears the melody, and he can just play it just right then and there.
That's an amazing gift, and being able to do that for almost a century, like you said, I mean, it keeps showing how many huge accomplishments that he's gone through. So tell us a little bit more about maybe how he started.
Yeah, so of course, like I said, he started learning from his aunt the piano. Then his mother gave him a clarinet. From the clarinet, he moved up to the saxophone and started playing, you know, and just doing all sorts of gigs. He started playing with big name Kingsville, but a South Texas man overall, right? Lives in San Benito right now. So pretty cool to see that and to just see that happening and see him almost turning 100.
I gotta ask, whenever you went to go visit him, did he play a favorite song of yours?
Well, he kind of played a little bit. He doesn't really play anymore because he has some oral issues now. But he said that if he didn't have that, he would continue playing. But are you ready for the extra?
Of course I am. I know everybody's ready for the extra.
So something that he was talking to me about that I didn't include in the story was a story that he had, which he was talking about playing with a man named Oscar Guerra, and they had a 12 to 14 piece orchestra back then.
Okay.
And so he went in there and he really couldn't read the notes, right? The music notes. So he was hearing everything and he said something's missing. So he went in there, he helped kind of build that orchestra and kind of made the music flow more and just made it fuller, right? And so they asked him, how do you do this? Where do you do this? And he said, well, it's just a gift that I have. So
it's a beautiful gift.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, if people want to get more information on this amazing musician, where can they go?
Yeah, they can go to krtv.com, go to Made in the 956, and you'll find the story right there.
Perfect. Well, we're also waiting for his 100-year, I guess not anniversary, but birthday.
Yes.
His 100th birthday.
His 100th birthday is happening in August. He's going to have a big party. He's already invited KRGV. He's invited the Take 5 crew. He's invited the morning crew. So we'll probably be there, and maybe we'll have a little update for you guys in August.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Javier, for sharing a little extra with us today.
Thanks for having me.
It's an outdoor picnic with a luxurious feel. We're going to tell you how you can get this at your next party right after the break.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? Even during these difficult times, the insurance company is working as hard and as fast as possible to do whatever it takes to pay you as little as possible. You need my help. Call me now for your free consultation. We can safely meet with you in person, by FaceTime from your cell phone, or by internet from your home, or from our exclusive client-only conference room. We can even come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, the help you need is just a phone call away. Call me now and I'll start fighting for you. I'm attorney George Rubio. Call me now.
When I use my Rally debit card, I earn more interest at the end of the month.
Like more money back to you?
More money back to me.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And our team will cheer for your financial goals every step of the way.
That's my credit union.
Rally Credit Union. Banking for all.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Danica was very independent. She was fun, she was funny, and she took one pill and she never woke up. Don't take the risk.
Visit onepillkillstx.com, sponsored by HHSC.
Pain shouldn't define your life. At Texas Pain Clinic, we offer advanced pain management solutions, helping you get back to what you love.
I injured my knee playing racquetball a few months back, and surgery was not an option. So I came to Dr. Sines at Texas Pain Clinic, and now I'm back to playing racquetball, and I feel great.
From steroid injections to platelet-rich plasma and alternative medicine, including exosomes and stem cells, our expert team tailors treatment specific to your needs. From the community, for the community, Texas Pain Clinic.
The final days are here. After 53 years of serving the RGV, the Lighthouse Lighting Center is closing its doors. Massive discounts. Everything must go. Come in and save now. All premier lighting, crystal chandeliers, ceiling fans, outdoor lighting and accessories are on sale. Everything must go. The lowest prices you'll find on high-quality lighting. Huge discounts. The Lighthouse Lighting Centers, located in Harlingen, McAllen, Pharr, and Port Isabel. Everything must go.
After an 18-wheeler accident, you need a law firm that delivers results. Novel Law Group fights for maximum compensation. Over $1 billion won for accident victims. Call 956 Abogado now and let us fight for you.
The sun is out. That means it is the perfect weather for a picnic. Today is National Picnic Day, and here with us to help us celebrate is Nadia Turner and Louis Turner from SPI Luxury Beach Picnics. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Look at this beautiful setup that Nadia and Louis have brought to us. Talk to us a little bit more first about SPI Luxury Picnics. What is it that you guys do and offer?
Okay, so we service the entire Rio Grande Valley. We do picnics beachside or in the comfort of your own home. We also do public parks if available, and we bring a little bit of everything. We do full service catering, charcuterie, mocktails, you name it, birthday parties, anniversaries, and they're great for little parties.
Okay, so just imagine this setup on the beach. How nice. And of course, Louis does the catering. So if you guys are looking for a meal, if you're looking for brunch, they're the people to call. It's all in one. So how does booking work?
Okay, so booking, we normally require a 2-week period before they book their picnic, so we can get everything ready. We personalize every experience, so each theme is customized to the customer.
Right.
And that'll give me enough time to gather, you know, everything together, put the arrangements together, and their food for them as well.
Right, and you guys may notice Nadia and Louis look a little familiar. They were here for Valentine's Day.
Yes,
so I think the great thing about that is people can work with you. You can tell them what you're looking for theme-wise, and they can really customize this. So this is like a process, something really personal.
Very personal, and what I love about it is that I get to work one-on-one with each customer, and they get to pick everything from decoration to their menu, their wine, their champagne, and it just works out beautiful.
Right, and it doesn't stop there. It's not just picnics. They also do engagement, you know, just in case somebody out there is looking to get engaged, you're gonna want to give them a call because you guys do those beautiful letter setups that I've seen.
We do picnics, we do proposals, we do weddings, we do ceremonies, so a little bit of everything. And like I said, we do it beachside, or we also do it here in the valley.
There you go, guys. So this is your sign. Book the picnic, book that wedding, engagement, anything you're looking to dress up a little more luxurious. They are the people to call. Nadia, Louis, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for
dressing up
us.
our studio a little bit.
Thank you.
And again, guys, if you are looking to book, you're going to want to give them a call. You can reach them at 956-358-5593. You can also send them an email at spiluxurypicnicsandweddings@gmail.com. Keeping an eye on 5, a friendly reminder, tomorrow the NBA Finals continue as the Oklahoma City Thunder face the Indiana Pacers for Game 6. Oklahoma is up 3 games to 2, so they can close it all out with a win tomorrow night. But if the Pacers win, it all goes back to Oklahoma for Game 7. Once again, Game 6 tomorrow night right here on Channel 5. Don't miss it. And get a free workout in with Healthier Texas and participate in Zumba. You can stop by the Edinburgh A Center at 6:30 for a free in-person Zumba class where you can move your body and learn valuable information to support your well-being. Make sure you register online. And tomorrow afternoon, there is a candle painting activity at the Mayor Jovi Sanchez Public Library at 1 p.m. You can bring friends to craft and sip tomorrow and paint a cute decorative candle. That's all the time we have for today here on Take 5. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for some more local fun. And stay tuned. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
What about now? Is that what a thief looks like? Eyes were softer.